You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. Good evening, good morning, fellow biafrans all over the world, depending on where you are watching from. Today is the 24th day of May 2023, and we are live on Enter Biafra. We are live on Voice of Biafra 97.5 FM in our land, live on all platforms of the autopiloted IPOB. We are live on all platforms of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, Broadcasting Department and Media Department. We are live on the Channel 2 of the Enter Biafra. And this evening, we have come to continue the awareness for Biafra liberation. And as we are preparing for the vote of no confidence on all the corrupt and criminal politicians who has contributed the highest percentage in the subjugation of Biafra people within the Nigeria Islamic State, there are some of the things we are going to unveil or expose this evening. The plan against the Biafra people who, according to them, voted them into power. And we are going to be very specific in some of the points we review today, especially as it concerns Ifeanyi Ubah, the spokesperson for the senators from the Southeast Caucasus Assembly. This evening, the Biafra Republic government in exile will warn the entire Southeast and Eastern region politicians and caution them for what is to come. It is no longer acceptable for them to continue to play the hide and seek game with the life of the people of the Eastern region that make up Biafra. We have a very reliable intel that Ifeanyi Ubah is now recruiting miscreants and criminals and give them guns to hunt our security men and kill them. I am not warning only Ifeanyi Ubah this evening, but I'm also warning you who will join him or join his militia group to fight against our freedom. There will be no place to hide for you. Biafra people are not smiling. Nigeria government has killed, disappeared many people in quest to get our freedom. If you make yourself the tool of the enemy, you will be treated as the enemy of the Biafra people. So this evening, we are warning everyone who has decided to work with Ifeanyi Ubah in the name of religion. And he will be giving you gun, give you machete, give you charm to stand somewhere in Unewi, that when you crosses there, your charm, or whatever power you have will disappear, or that when somebody crosses, the charm will give a sign that this is an IPOB member, or this is the Eastern Security Network. I want to make it categorically clear this evening that everything that Ifeanyi Ubah is planning, we have it in our hand. So it is for your own best interest that you don't pick up arms against Biafra. If you are picking up arms, pick up arms to defend Biafra people. Pick up arms to defend your women and children against Nigeria-sponsored terrorism. If you want to pick up arms, do not pick up arms against Biafra. If you do it, the land of Biafra will take charge and you'll be gone and gone forever. We have entered a stage where nobody will kill any Biafra and go free. Except we don't know. But if we know you, Biafra people will revenge. They will hunt you down. You can't kill any Biafra again and go free. When Biafra come, the relevant laws will begin to take its course. For now, we are going to go to any length to make sure we protect the life and properties of people, especially after the 29th of this month, when Islamic State will be officially declared in Nigeria. If you do not understand what Islamic State means, Muslim ticket is synonymous to Islamic State. And they have succeeded. So after 29th, if you are in Biafra land, carry arms or machete against Biafra people, count yourself the enemy of Biafra. You will be hunted down by Biafra people. And this will continue to happen until our freedom. So this warning is to those who have gathered with Ifeanyi Ubah to arm people to fight against Biafra. We know that you must not agree to support Biafra. That's what makes us human. That's why we are seeking a peaceful exit from Nigeria under a democratic process called plebiscite. So everybody must not support the disintegration of Nigeria. Everybody must not support Biafra exit. And we understand that. So all you have to do is organize yourself and counter what we are doing, why we must stay in Nigeria. And if you win, good luck to you. And if you win, you must keep quiet and follow us where we go. They say majority carries the vote. That is what good democratic process is all about. We are the majority. 99% of Biafra people are supporting the exit of Biafra from Nigeria. It does not matter how you see it. And if you doubt what I'm saying, come on Monday and do your business. If you doubt what I'm saying, organize a referendum and let us see who wins. Until then, we remain 99% of people who want to exit Nigeria. And you cannot stop us because of your envy, your greed, and your jealousness because your people or you are not the one piloting the affair of Biafra today. And before we go forward to this exposition this evening, I want you to understand the rottenness in the Nigeria system. We have received the news that Wike, Ibazu, and Dave Umahi has moved to ensure that Ohaneze attend Tinubu's inauguration. These are the reasons why the vote of no confidence is coming on the 29th. We are going to list the names of the politicians from the entire Eastern region to make sure that after the vote of no confidence on the 29th of May, we will treat them as aliens in our land. The whole politicians will parade themselves only in Abuja and not in the southeast or south of Nigeria, which is called Biafra land. After the 29th day of this May, the liberation of Biafra will take its full force. And all of you that will be given a vote of no confidence by Biafra people through the Biafra Republic government in exile cabinet, if you see you parading yourself in any position within the Biafra territory, you will be dealt with. Continue to claim to be representing the people. At the same time, you are killing them. At the same time, when the government send military to kill, you refuse to talk. At the same time, you are indirectly and directly funding cleansing of your own people. And we are very happy that vibrant men and women of Biafra has volunteered to make sure they protect our land against you. Against you and your cohort. Biafra land will be protected from the 29th of this month. We don't want to see any of you that your name will be mentioned as those that have been given a vote of no confidence to parade yourself as a senator, to parade yourself as a governor, to parade yourself as a councillor, to parade yourself as a local government chairman in any part of Biafra land from the 29th. I want everybody to take this particular information very seriously. We are now in liberation. I want you to understand that this is for your own good. This is for your own good. This is for the future of your children. This is for your children, for the future of your unborn generation. Nothing is more important in this life like freedom. And that's why we are doing everything to make sure that our people are freed from the Islamic subjugation. Now, I know that some of you may have forgotten because, the system of Nigeria is designed in a way that you forget things very easily. Last year, I made an exposition using a video of the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, where he rejected the petition filed by T people who reside in America. He said, some of you in America, you don't have right to decide and speak for people in Nigeria. That is the level of impunity. It is the nomadic system of government that have destroyed Nigeria today. So, I am going to give you reason why the vote of no confidence is taking place on the 29th of May 2023. But before then, I am going to refresh your brain on what has just transpired today at the National Assembly. At the green chamber, at the green floor of the National Assembly, the House of Representatives. And I ask you to join me for the analysis of this video. You remember when I was analyzing that video sometime last year, when it happens to others, they think it will not happen to them. Today, it is happening everywhere. I want everyone to watch this video.
This is the first time in history that the Deputy Speaker will be challenging what the Speaker is saying. Honourable members are in...
This is the first time in history that a Deputy Speaker will be challenging what the Honourable Speaker is saying. Last year, it was not him. They were still in the same coven. Which coven? Of the Fulani Caliphate. Today, the tenure of their Grand Commander has expired. And now, the Fulani terrorists and the Islamic State are now grabbing the power by force. And they are ready to tear anybody apart if you don't succumb to them. So Femi Fabajamila did not see it coming today. But when that particular Deputy Speaker was attacking and refusing the thief people to submit the petition against the Fulani terrorists for killing their people, Femi Fabajamila did not react or didn't do anything to call the deputy speaker to order. Because then it will have about their own interest. And that reminds me, if you are watching from Twitter, please, I urge you to join us on Enter Biafra, as we are going to cut you off from Twitter, please. We are going to cut you off from Twitter. The reason is that you must know how to start using our Enter Biafra channel. This particular channel was made specifically for you. So we are calling you now, for those of you watching and listening through Twitter, to join us on Enter Biafra. Thank you very much. And here we go. Remember that after this broadcast, it will be replayed on the same link on Enter Biafra until the next morning. And then after that, it will be uploaded to the same link. So you can always come here and watch the program. And in case, for those of you who may not be available to watch it live. So let us continue.
Invited to the official commissioning. This is the first time in history that a deputy speaker will be challenging what the speaker is saying.
All right.
Honorable members are invited to the official commissioning of the permanent site of the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, scheduled as follows. Thursday, 25th May, which is tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. So Chairman, Business Aerospace, let's make the order light for tomorrow, because this is very important. The site of Niels is at 2:30, so it will be good that we close at 2. It's at plot 307 Cadastral Zone. It's on the airport road in Abuja. Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, as we are winding up, we have lost part of the period of time. For a commission of a project, why do we have to shelve a lot of activities that we have just to go and win of a project of NILS? I want to beg, sir, that we should do our functions. Those who have the interest to go to NILS, they have the right to go there. But our main primary and function in this parliament is to, and our citizens should be more priority to us, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Perhaps yes, you don't.
I was part of those I went for.
It was set up.
So I have every information and idea as what this is.
By this same institution, the House, to go to Niels. What I said was, let's try and make it light and leave here by 2. If you want, we can resume at 10. We will do our work, but we will adjourn this House at 2 o'clock. I will witness Niels, because it is important to me. So, as I was saying, the second announcement.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. The parliament is about us, not about I. Thank you.
And they have to grab this power by all means. Now I want to bring this to your notice as well. Let us listen to this. Moment.
I have a petition from the Mutual Union of the Thief in America against the federal government of Nigeria. And the issue has to do with the ancestral land of the Thief people that seem to have been possessed in recent times through various attacks, and the fact that they are languishing in IDP camps till date without any intervention. With your kind permission, Mr. Speaker, I want to lay this petition before this honorable House.
The Thief people residing in America, Thief people of Benue State, the Middle Belt, residing in America, brought a petition against the Nigeria state for how allowing the Fulani and sponsoring the Fulani to overrun the ancestral land, chase them away from their land, and some of them are. It is the agenda of this current government. Now, listen to how the man treated that particular petition from the thief people. And I'm using this opportunity to call on the thief people in America that your petition does not go anywhere. The only hope you have is to support Biafra. So if you have a friend in the organization, please contact them. Tell them that their only hope is this Biafra. Once Biafra comes, their freedom follows. So since they don't have any group that is agitating for their own freedom, they have to fall and follow Biafra. Because so immediately Biafra comes, their freedom is guaranteed. So what they can do now is to support the Biafra liberation. And because we have now approval for the Form 501C in the United States. If you are a business person, you can support this struggle and free your people in the Middle Belt. Now let us listen to how the Islamic State agenda addressed the petition brought to the National Assembly about the invasion and the jihadist movement being sponsored by them. Listen to how this deputy speaker addressed it, and the Femi Fawadi did not do anything about it.
Did you say thieves in America?
Right. The petition is from the Mutual Union of Thief People in America. Yes, there's a very
If they're in America, could they really be an interested party here? Do they really know what is exactly going on?
Okay, yes, they do, because they have their family members and there are people here with them, and they're as a pressure group bringing this petition because they believe that they are also stakeholders.
I don't want to make a blanket statement regarding those who are in diaspora. If this petition is coming from those who are within the country, I believe it has a very good standing.
He said if the petition is being written by those who are within the country, then it will begin to make sense. So to him, anybody that is a Nigerian that is not in Nigeria is automatically out of the box. Because they want to limit those who will participate, to only be those in Nigeria, because they can be able to capture them, kidnap them, kill them whenever they want. So that, nobody can talk. Because nobody in Nigeria is talking. If you talk, they're going to kill you. So he want to, and this is a man who is now vying the position of the Speaker of the House of Representatives. He is now contesting to become a Speaker. And let me tell you, he is going to become a Speaker. After, they will make sure he becomes a Speaker. Because that is what they are. But of course, we are not interested in it. It is all about Islamic agenda. Now, I want you in America, those of you in America, thief people in America, who will be saying, oh, it is better, Nigeria is going to get better, Nigeria is going to get this, Nigeria is going to do. You can imagine when this man, who was a deputy, or who is still a deputy speaker, become a speaker under your one Nigeria. You will all be dead. Your people will be dead. You will stay. Castigate us. Now you have opportunity. We are stretching the hands of fellowship to thief people in America. And I'm ordering our cabinet in the US to look for these TV people or thief people to officially communicate this organization or whatever they are, the pressure group, so that it will go down in the history of the liberation of Biafra. When these people begin to run to us for help, we are going to refuse. We will refuse them. If they refuse to support this particular movement of liberation of Biafra, which will further help them to get their own freedom, we will reject them when they come. So let us write them officially. We are going to communicate them officially. So please, the cabinet in the United States and those that are in charge of our the financial department or the strategic and planning department, please take note of this. This organization that wrote this petition must be officially communicated and contacted by the Biafra Republic government in exile. All right.
But these people living
people in America, yes, there's a very...
If they're in America, could they really be an interested party here? Do they really know what's going on?
Okay, yes, they do, because they have, and there are people here with them, and they're, as a pressure group, bringing this petition, because they believe that they are also stakeholders.
Mr. I don't want to make a blanket statement regarding those who are in diaspora. If this petition is coming from those who are within the country, I believe it has a very good standing. But these people living in America and then coming to lodge now.
No. There are Nigerians who are not all resident there. Some of them are just studying. Some of them just went there to do courses.
No, if you say they are Nigerians, they are Nigerians. But I don't know if you have
Nigerian citizens.
If they have dual citizenship.
No, they do not have dual citizenship. They are all Nigerian citizens. That's why I said it's a union of an association. Just like we have association.
Are you hearing it? He said he is trying to make a case as a nomadic man. All their agenda is not about the interest of their law. Even if they are dual citizens, ask him, how many of these presidential aspirants, including the so-called Tinubu, doesn't Tinubu have a dual citizenship? Tinubu have a citizenship of Guinea, Conakry, or wherever. Is Tinubu not a dual passport holder? This man is sitting there telling you, trying to make a case as very stupid. But you know, in all these things, Femi Fagbajabiamila was enjoying it. He was enjoying it until now.
This is the first time in history that a deputy speaker will be challenging what the speaker is saying.
It was also the first time in history where a deputy speaker rejected Nigeria's writing to them as their only hope, saying that Nigerians in diaspora don't have any right whatsoever to write to them about what is happening in Nigeria. Femi Fagbajabiamila did not say it was the first time in the history. It was fine for him.
Honourable members, this is the first time in history that a deputy speaker will be challenging what they. Honourable members are invited to the official commissioning of the permanent site of the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, scheduled as follows. Thursday, 25th May, which is tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. So Chairman, business arrangements, let's make the order paper light for tomorrow, because we have this, it's very important. The permanent site of Niels is at 2:30, so it'll be good that we close at 2. It's at plot 307 cadastral zone. It's on the airport road in Abuja. Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, as we are winding up, we have lost quite a period of time. For a commission of a project, for God's sake, why do we have to shelve a lot of activity that we have just to go and witness commission of a project of needs? I want to better that we should do our functions. Those who have the interest to they have the, but our main primary and function is our citizens should be more priority for us. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Yes, you don't know union of people in America. Yes, there's a very.
If they're in America, could they really be an interested party here? Do they really know what is exactly going on?
Okay, yes, they do, because they have their family members and there are people here with them, and they're, as a pressure group, bringing this petition, because they believe that they are also stakeholders.
Mr. Mr. I don't want to make a blanket. If this petition is coming from those who are within the country, I believe it has a very good standing.
No,
but these people living in America and then coming to lodge it now.
No, they are Nigerians. Some of them just went there to do courses.
No, if you say they are
union,
if they are Nigerians, they are Nigerians. But I don't know if you have a dual citizenship. If they have dual citizenship,
they don't have dual citizenship. They are all Nigerian citizens. That's why I said it's a union of an association, just like we have in other states who are from another.
Register with the corporate affairs of Nigeria.
Which one do you? They are
registered with the corporate affairs of Nigeria.
We can't the fact that our constitution, section 40, does not stop association.
I am not saying that if they are Nigerians and living in Nigeria are bringing issues. I agree.
This is not the first time we have presented petitions, even from.
That is why
we even
the
have
speaker had to allow the speaker. I'm not convinced that somebody from America should come here and do relaying issues in Nigeria. I'm not convinced.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, would you allow for
then the speaker is the issues raised and the local state was passing topic.
Okay, Mr. Speaker, you know we have a department, even as a country, that handles issues with Nigerians.
Are you hearing it? And they have the one who is their whatever, diaspora, whatever, and this man in Nigeria law because they have no regard to law. And this is a country that some people will tell you, oh, it's going to work. And America is calling, Britain is calling, congratulating Tinubu. And America is calling to all of I am not a livered person exposed. Not only that I'm well and I'm using it very well. I'm not scared or afraid of it. Like I said, you people don't know what is pushing me. You don't. If you know, you will not even dare. And when this impurity is going on, somebody will pick Secretary Blinken, a corrupt Secretary Blinken, who was and on his way that persecute Christians. He did not go there. He did not go there for fact finding, to find things by himself. He removed Nigeria. He removed Nigeria from the list. And people eat same level of understanding. Because America, somebody in America is talking. Trump was in power. It is democracy and who not to support. Today, there is mess everywhere. The regime supported, everybody knows that. They were shouting, oh, this one is corrupt. That these countries, there is human right to maintain your lane. This man don't know of call diaspora.
Clothes were ripped from my body. Women urinated and poured it on me because of Biafra.
Before that particular BK debris was confirmed as the chairperson or whatever of the Nigerian diaspora, she went through confirmation at the National Assembly. They confirmed her to become Nigeria diaspora, whatever. But this man is here telling you, anybody from diaspora, because of the Islamic agenda, nothing else. They don't have any, there is nothing innovative, there is no development. They are not interested in building road or building hospital. The agenda is nomadic system. Bring you their level of experience. You know, if some of you who have followed me in the past, I was telling you people that what the Fulani want to do is to make you become poor. You will become poor until you be drinking zobo and kunu. I was telling you people 2 years ago, start learning how to drink zobo and kunu because it is coming to that before Biafra come. And you people talk, I was joking. Is it not happening today? Is there no hardship times 100 compared to what you go through last year? It has increased, multiplied by 100. So where they are going is to bring you down to their level of poverty, and then they will deal with you people. So the luck you have is that Biafra is coming. And I know the date Biafra will come. I know the date Biafra will come. And it will surprise all of you. I want us to listen to how this man handled this case. Why I'm making this particular reference today is that when he was doing...
Don't tell them that they are not resident in Nigeria. Abike Dabri, a very right honorable member of this house, superintends over that and will handle the issues of Nigerians as long as they are Nigerian citizens, even in diaspora.
Okay.
So these are still Nigerian citizens with Nigerian passports who are sending a petition.
Maybe I will refer you to the functions of the Committee on Diaspora. If you go through that one, it has nothing relevant to what we are now presenting.
No, I'm not even talking about the committee. I'm saying...
No, you are referring me to so that I will understand. Yes, we agree. That even the house here will have diaspora committee.
Your concern seems
that
to
is
be
for, excuse me, that is for them if they have issues, for us to solve it for them. But out there, at their own comfort, I think they don't have this. The position.
So why do we bother about Nigerians in the diaspora then? Because why do we bother? Because we have a diaspora commission.
Please, I will not allow that petition to take.
Honorable Magbila, be guided.
Please.
Honorable Magbila, be guided.
I'm not convinced that we need to take that petition. Thank you.
Whip.
Honorable Magbila, be guided.
About what whip, sir?
Thank you. Take your seat, please. Professor.
This is the first time in history that a deputy speaker will be challenging what the speaker is saying. Honourable members are invited to the official commissioning of the permanent site of the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, scheduled as follows. Thursday, 25th May, which is tomorrow, 2:30 p.m. So Chairman, Business and Resources, let's make the order paper light for tomorrow because we have this, it's very important. The permanent site of Niels is at 2:30, so it'll be good that we close at 2. It's at plot 307 cadastral zone. It's on the airport road in Abuja. Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, respected colleagues, as we are winding up, we have lost quite a number of period of time. For a commission of a project, for God's sake, why do we have to shelve a lot of activity that we have just to go and witness commissioning of a project of needs? I want to beg, sir, that we should do our functions. Those who have the interest to go to needs, they have the right to go there. But our main primary and function in this parliament is to make law, and ours should be more priority to us, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay. Perhaps yes, you don't.
I was part of those that went for this.
It was set up.
So I have every information and idea as what this
by this same institution, the House, to go to News. What I said was, let's try and make it light and leave here by 2. If you want, we can resume at 10. We will do our work, but we will adjust at 2 o'clock. I will witness Niels because it is important to me. So, as I was saying, the second announcement.
Mr. Speaker, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Sir, the parliament is about us, not about I. Thank you very much.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, this is the first time in history I've been in this house for many years, perhaps even longer than anybody here. This is the first time in history that a Deputy Speaker will be challenging what the Speaker is saying. Let us rise for I
don't understand what you mean by challenging.
Let's rise for 1 minute.
That I should not make my contribution?
All right. You all watch the mess. You know, when this was going on last year, February BRGIE Miller, with the agreement he has with the Fulanese, it was okay for him. Today, he is shouting because the Fulanese are ready to grab the power at all costs. But of course, biafrans are not going to be part of them after the 29th month. Now let us go straight to the south east and south criminals. While the world has been outraged by what they call the shenanigans in election, Ikpeazu Umahi moved to ensure Ohanaeze attend Tinubu's inauguration. They have already started sabotaging, validating impunity in the name of politics. Look at 3 of them. After 29th of this month, we will make sure that they will never be comfortable in Biafra land. 3 governors have backed up Ohanaeze Ndigbo plan to honor the invitation to attend the May 20 inauguration of the President-elect Bola Tinubu. The statement issued on Wednesday, May 24th, by Ohanaeze Ndigbo Secretary, Mazi Okechukwu. This man is not Ohanaeze Secretary, for Christ's sake. So what is Ifeanyi doing? So they are the one who has been funding and bankrolling this Okechukwu Isiguzoro because it's not Mazi. So Omahi, Wike, and Ikpeazu has been the one paying the bill of this idiot. The Apex Igbo Socio-Cultural Body stated that Governor Dave Umahi of Ebonyi State, Ikpeazu of Abia State, and Nelson Wike of Rivers State have seconded decision and are actively working with them to actualize it. The statement by this said, Ohanaeze Ndigbo worldwide is mobilizing massively to attend inauguration of President-elect Senator Bola Tinubu on Monday, 29th May 2023 at Abuja. So they are the one backrolling this guy because he is not the Ohanaeze of Ifeanyi. He's one of the faction. You see what they do? They sponsor idiot to register with the Corporate Affairs Commission, and he was the one who registered, and today they use him to dish out statement once again. Because he is not a secretary to Ifeanyi's faction of the Ohanaeze Ndigbo. But look at it. The governors are validating the criminal. He was the one who placed a $100,000 bounty on my head. And I'm surprised he's not talking anymore. I have not seen him react to the government in exile. Or is he tired? Because I'm surprised. You know, he normally, once someone issue any statement, he will come. He will tell him, go and write. Is he tired of writing? Because by now, we have achieved a lot of things with the government in exile. So I have not seen him, issue statement. But I know that after this one, he will go and try again, take a boyoko. I don't know whether Ubah here have not told him to write against the Biafra Republic of exile, or he has not read about it, because it is all like him. Before any param he will write, they will publish it. So I'm yet to read, in case if you didn't know that the Biafra Republic government in exile is not in full force. So these are the reasons that the vote of no confidence is taking place on the 29th of this month. And I want to make an announcement this evening. Remember, immediately after the vote of no confidence on the 29th of May 2023, we are going to start the inauguration of the de facto government of Biafra in the homeland. I want you to listen to the following announcement. Very, very important. Very, very important. The first inauguration of the Biafra de facto government, because by then we are expected to have completed a very great extent the Biafra Republic in exile. Now we're focusing on the structure back home. And I want you to list following announcement this evening. Immediately after the vote of no confidence, we are going to inaugurate the following state and activate the de facto government of in homeland. We are going to activate Ubah state. We are going to activate Ikumisa state. We are going to activate Ubah state. We are going to activate Idung Ibom. We are going to activate Itai Anang state. We are going to activate Kura state. We are going to activate Bom state. We are going to activate Epie Ijo state. Of course, Ijo is on, Epie is state. We are going to activate Sabama state. We are going to activate Calabar state. We are going to activate Ikom state. We are going to activate Anium state. We are going to activate Eda state. We are going to activate Agbojogo state. We are going to activate Alanso state. We are going to activate Ohabweni state. We are going to activate Oro state. We are going to activate Ebani state. And the rest of the state, the date of the inauguration and activation will be announced. And this particular state, the activation and the inauguration date will be different from each other. The details information will be made public to the Biafra people on 29th of May. The inauguration will take place badge by badge. And those states created immediately after of May will be communicated and made public to Biafra people. And the way the de facto government is going to run is going to be secrecy as a result of security of the people that are involved. But I must inform Biafrans today that consultation has been done to all the states that will be activated in the month of May or in the month of June. The activation and inauguration of this particular state will run from June from May 31st to June 3rd, 2003. And this particular ceremonies is very, very important and imperative that you, as a Biafran, tune in to all the channels and platforms of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile to follow up the event as they unfold. I want you people to understand that the de facto government of Biafra in homeland is the last before Bido Dowa Kanono. I want you people to understand that the de facto government of Biafra in homeland is the last phase before Bido Dowa Kanono. I thank you for listening to this particular broadcast and the announcement today. Let this particular announcement cut this particular section of the video and let it go viral. And like we have put a warning to Ifeanyi Ubah to desist from recruiting criminals and militia to fight against Biafra, because it will not be condoned. If you are a brother, if you have any sibling or any relative intending to join Ifeanyi Ubah militia group, advise such person to desist, because it will not end well. We are not going to allow anyone with arms, and that arms is not turned and channeled to fight the enemy. It is about Biafra. You will fail. You will fail even before you know how to shoot gun. I want everybody to understand that our struggle, the history is that to get Biafra freedom and free my people from the bondage and from Islamization. That is my only target, nothing else. And I must appreciate those of you in the cabinet of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, the work you are doing, the brain and ideas that is coming, the wealth of experience that we have. But I want to inform you this evening, there is a lot to do. A lot. A lot to do. Those who make Simon Ekpa their Biafra, they are fighting. Ignore them. I know how to deal with them. You can't fight me and remain the same. Ayi butegi ke Pentecost. It is only for the Biafra and nothing more. Those who say Simon Ekpa is their problem, Simon Ekpa will remain your problem. Those who say Biafra will not come, you will not live to see Biafra. Or for Kaijaga. Adam, Nkita na church Ubosowari Anjo. I am not a gentleman. Do not think that I'm a gentleman because I have been voted as a Biafra Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. I am not that kind of Prime Minister of a state that is an independent state. A Prime Minister is a Prime Minister of freedom fighting, of a country that is in exile, still fighting for freedom. So do not think, because I'm wearing a suit, you will do anyhow and it. No. I'm a no-nonsense person. And I will hunt you with everything in me. Legally or otherwise. when I want to. So those who make Samara their problem did be your problem. And everything that follows me will be your problem. It is very, very funny that some people, after having had the opportunity to sit in a meeting with me and know how I handle things, they allow the devil to possess them. And they begin to make mess of themselves. They fired the first shot, they failed. They fired the second shot, they failed. And they know that I never miss a target. I never miss a target. And I will never miss a target. I will strike when you least expect it. The criminal in America called Bruce Fenn. I want to inform Biafrans today what transpired yesterday. When some Biafrans contacted Bruce Fenn to pull lies that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu say he is not, whatever. Bruce Fenn told them that he is not going to, that it will be shame for him. And they asked him, how then did you make such tweet? Do you know what implication? He said that the father of the wife of our leader contacted him and asked him to write something to counter posted. And he called the man his client. He told the Biafrans that contacted him that the man, the in-law of Onyendu, the father of the wife of Onyendu, is his client. So he has to write it. That's actually what happened yesterday, Biafra people. And the fallen demons who are not part of this Biafra movement, they begin to share it. All of them, including those who were fighting against Bruce Fenn when he appeared on my program. Because the money is not coming again, I left his group. The raise fund, it did not work out. And all they do is to say Simon Ekpa will go down. Victor Martin, thank you very much. They say Simon Ekpa will go down. They don't know. I don't want to talk about them. But, whenever the right time comes for me to strike, I strike once and I never miss the target. And that's exactly what happened. Now, you are going to ask yourself, I want you people to go to Bruce Fenn and tell him to sue, to take legal action against Biafra Republic Government in Exile. If you don't do it, then you follows him and share that thing, you are a big fool. Go and ask him, when is he going to start that legal action against the government? I don't want to say, come here to talk, but I have finished my program today. And it is time to address some certain issues. And the people that are sharing it are not asking questions. Where are the so-called Caro White who normally come to write? Is only not talking to him again? And I've told you the story. The story is that Bruce Fenn is denying and claiming that it was the father of the wife of Onyendu that contacted him, Bruce Fenn, and asked him to go and write something to counter what I wrote. and Brufem addressed him as his client. And he came to Twitter and claimed Mazinam. Which Mazinam? When have Brufem wrote anything about Mazinam, about the suffering, the health issue? And you know the worst part? When we are now raising a lamp to inform the world about the health condition of Mazinam Kanu, none of the demons shared it. They are not interested in Oyendu. They are interested, they are all interested is to bring Simon Ekpa down. They want to bring Simon Ekpa down. I have become your end in the Biafra movement, not I will. I have become your end in Biafra struggle. I told you people, me is your bus stop, your last bus stop. So it is no longer I will be your last bus stop. I have become your last bus stop. And it is happening today. There is nothing you can do in this world. No native doctor. Nothing you can do in this world to come back and revive yourself. You can never. In this Biafra struggle, you can never rise again. Because you are a criminal. All of you. And Biafra spirit and the Biafra land knows those who are fighting with their heart and with everything in them. We're already getting Biafra. Biafra is here. If you do not see the green light of Biafra by now, it means you are not following up. I told you people that by the time we finish from April to May, you will begin to see the green light of Biafra. It is happening today. And more is coming. And you know, now that I am hammering on 29th of May, there will be this idiot. They will be waiting. Oh, he is giving a date again. He is giving a date again, 29. And the problem is that they don't know how to fight freedom. How many of you have noticed that on social media, everywhere, they are sharing the video that we pinned on our Twitter page? How many of you have noticed that? How many of you have noticed that almost all the comedians that are supporting Atiku, are supporting Obi, are supporting Tinubu, almost all the comedians in Nigeria have shared the video where we were, calling the attention and warning the Igbos that if you are in outside the Biafra land after 29 of this month, you are on your own. We will not protect you. How many of you notice that the video is going everywhere? Because it is serving the purpose. We know what we are doing. So you can come again and begin to wait for 29th. But when we ask you to support the Biafra liberation, you are not supporting it. You are waiting for the miracle to happen. Staying by the side and waiting for what Simon Ekpa is going to do on the 29th. And then after that, you jump out again. Oh, 29 has come and passed. So when is the Biafra coming? 29 has come and passed. So when is the Biafra coming? Because all of you are just what Mazinam Kanu.
Look at people. Fine. Very. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you.
Yes, thank you very much. Ab's channel, almost 600k views on Twitter. Yes, you are right. Almost 600,000 views on Twitter. So go and check. It is everywhere on social media. They cut the video, they are sharing it, they are advertising it. It is the secret, one of the secrets of Simon Ekpa in this Biafra struggle. And it is working very well. So only those who knows, they know. We have our template and we are following it and we know what we are doing. Thank you very much. May God bless you. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Mazinam Kanu. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless the Biafran Army. May God bless Omoada and her husband. May God bless the Biafra Republic government in Ezra cabinet. And may God bless all of you. From here, from me is good evening.
Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition, and men and women of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go. Look at people of weak mind, very weak disposition. I need men and women made of steel. Nothing moves. You continue to push forward, never knowing what it means to retreat. Only forward can you go.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we are making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Okay, thank you for having us today in the show. I'll help Biafra.
Retreat, never. Nigeria has put me in detention before. Solitary confinement. It did not stop me from preaching Biafra. How about an imbecile some we are talking? How can that affect me? If those that kidnapped me and nearly killed me did not stop me from doing Biafra, how about an imbecile hiding somewhere? People must know who I am. I am destructively stubborn. You see, Biafra is going to come. You don't know what it means. Most of us do not understand what it means to be a Biafra.